YouTube? Welcome back. Welcome back to some more of this game. This game being NASCAR Thunder 2004. Last time, we went to Watkins Glen and Michigan. Both races were run by Ricky Rudd, because I suck at video games. And this means that Stewart still has pretty much a full race lead in points, and we are pretty much 23rd in points. But, ladies and gentlemen, big news. It's fucking Bristol, baby. And whatnot. Very overused soundbite. Car rating is 60. It's overused because Dale Jr. said it. Yes, indeed. It is time to go to Bristol. And you know what that means. Ward Burton struck in the first Bristol race, but it didn't help me at all because he fucking pit like as late as physically possible, and I was like 2 laps down. So yeah, basically. Will Ward Burton treat us better this time? I guess we're about to find out. So, and once again, qualifying at Bristol has never been my best thing in the world, but it feels like I've improved significantly as of late. I say as I blow both corners. What kind of lap is that? 40 fucking first. Okay, yeah, that's typical. Typical shit right there. Typical shitical. But that's fine. This should be a better lap, I hope. Go! Okay, that should be a much better lap. The times here are very tight. 24th. That's sponsor objective. We take those. That's fucking sponsor objective. We fucking take those. That's also the best lap I've ever turned here, so it's not like I was slow. Not like I was back there sucking my dick. But that just goes to show you that the AI has improved here. Ooh, this is a purse of $189K. That ain't bad. I wonder what $189K is in today's market. Okay, 2003, 189,000 is $324,000 and 18 cents. Wow. Boy, the US dollar really is a pile of shit these days, isn't it? Anyway, it's the Bristol Night Race. This was my favorite race when I was a really little child. My favorite race was the Bristol Night Race. I don't think I ever watched it live, though, because I assume it was on TNT, and we did not get, well, first of all, we didn't get cable, period. And then when we did get cable, we did not have a very spectacular package. So we did not desperately get too many channels. TNT most likely being one that we did not get. Anyway, Ward Burton's right in front of us. And I'm in the position that I need to finish in, but, I mean, it all depends on what Ward Burton does. That kind of is unfortunate that this entire fucking... I mean, it's a great meme and all. It's a great meme and all, but... Ward Burton being the holder of the destiny of every single car on the track at this place, not desperately that interesting. I mean, we're pretty much fucked when it comes to pit crew, like here especially. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I take everything that I was going to say back. It's actually a good thing that Ward Burton holds the keys to destiny at this place. Because if we had to rely on our pit crew at this track, that's the shortest track with the highest speeds, where 1 second on the pit lane is like half a straightaway at this like more than that, a full straightaway. If you had the worst possible pit stop that you could have in this game, you could probably lose a full lap at this track under green. So, yeah, perhaps Ward Burton being the difference between you fucking running dead fucking last and having a good race. Maybe that is a good thing. It kind of does make it shit for, like, arcade mode, because Ward Burton carries through to arcade mode. Don't you worry. Ward Burton transcends everything. And I am driving pretty shit right now. We're pretty fucking slow. Boy, that whole not getting any upgrades for, like, the entire first half of the season, yeah, that's starting to catch up. Because these guys are actually trying, and that's a problem. Boy, is that an issue for us. Boy, is that an issue for us. Because holy fuck. Oh, baby. They're trying to pass me on the top. Oh, they're going to pass me on the top. Steve Park's going to pass me on the top because, as I've said already, this is his fucking playthrough and we're just a fucking sideshow. Oh my god, dude. He just completed the fucking pass on me on the top. That's a thing that just happened. Great, wonderful, spectacular. Well, got quite a few laps to go before Warburton comes down the pit lane. He is still in front of me though, so should keep close tabs on him. This is a track that I've always underdrove over the years. You can flat foot turn 3 on fresh tires once you make the corner, obviously. You just need to make the corner and you can pretty much flat foot it, yeah, from here. Like 101 in that corner, probably even faster. This turn is so much more interesting because the tighter radius really fucks you. It fucks you rather hard. But you can go so fast through turn 3. Like, it's just... The turns are so similar, you know? Like, you'd think on, like... If you didn't know that the turns were literally different and then you just fucking started driving on this track, you'd be like, what the fuck is going on? Why am I so much fetter? Why am I so much fetter on one end than the other? Well, that's because they actually are 2 different corners. It's insane. And did you know there was a time when Bristol wasn't a coliseum? It was just a fucking, just like any other fucking high-banked short track. Think Winchester or Salem even. Because high-banked short tracks have always existed all over the place. But like Bristol got the SMI investment is the difference. And this fucking place, boy, they don't even use a quarter of the seats that this place has, do they? Like, they just fucking cordoned off entire sections of these tracks with banners and whatnot. And it's like, they announce, oh, we got a sellout. Well, yeah, that's because half the fucking seats aren't even available for purchase, motherfucker. You can say that you sold out your fucking racetracks as much as possible, but when there's 400,000 seats, and you're only filling 90,000 of them, and you're only selling 90,000 of them, you know, I've lost sight of Warburton. No, he's up there still. He's just getting smaller and smaller. You know, this isn't the first time that a yellow 22 car has been the difference of whether or not I'm happy at the end of a race. Really must be said. Time is a flat circle. Time is indeed a flat circle. Alright, we got people pitting. Can I see up ahead? Do we have a Warburton on the pit lane? Do we? No, we do not. See, it's just... Bristol basically is just objective survive from the beginning. But, like, it is even more so when Warburton is on the case. Is that him? There he is. There's the man. There's the man trundling his way down the pit lane. Good shit. Now we also have to worry. It's not just Warburton. It's these guys coming off the pit lane. Front stretch pit stops are way better that they fucking come back onto the backstretch normally. But the people that pit on the backstretch and return to the track on the front stretch, they just fucking are fat for no reason. It's really dumb. And half the fucking field has already pit, and it's not even halfway in the race. Ward is on the pit lane right now. Ward is coming off the pit lane. He's already back on the track, isn't he? Yep, he is. Alright, no caution. Alright. So we're just going to split this straight down the middle, and we're going to get fucking fucked by these guys. I'm not going to get mad at Casey, but I will get mad at bitch-ass LePage for being in the way. Alright, crew! Now is the time for a good stop. Of all the times this season, now is the time for a good stop. Windows backup has completed successfully? Oh my god, it's a miracle! We're having the slowest fucking transition of the season, but oh my god, we've got a miracle on our hands over there. 18.2 is what we're gonna get, and there goes everyone. Yep, there goes the entire field. We are fucking 36th. Fantastic. We're losing even more spots even. Great, wonderful, spectacular. Hooray. And yeah, that is the difference between me getting award burdening and me not getting award burdening. I probably should have just taken 2 tires. That probably would have been smarter. We would have just had to survive on the 2 tires and hope for maybe like another fucking caution down the line. But like, yeah, no, we are supremely fucked. So yeah, as it turns out, we're gonna have a terrible fucking race. Thanks, Ward. Thanks a lot. Come on, Terry, you know you want to be a lap down, bud. You know that's what you want. Ooh. Ooh. 25th is a lap down. Why, that is super duper interesting. You know why? Because I got a hankering that the caution is about to be out right now. Yay! Of course we get damage, because getting the clean driver bonus at the end of this race is way too much to fucking ask for. It gets slightly fucking tapped. That's fucking physical damage, obviously. Whatevs, it's fine. We'll just pit the car, and then sometime next week the race will restart, and everything will be wonderful, right? Oh, we got people pitting. I was just gonna say, there have been some weird things that have happened after cautions in this playthrough so far. Oh boy, oh boy. So never say never on that one. There may be some strange things that transpire. I'm just trying to get 25th, man. That's all I'm trying to do. There's a bunch of people in front of the leader that restarted in front of the leader, so that means wave arounds happened, or the leader is very slow. I don't know what's going on. I can't even pass Mike Skinner, so what the fuck do I know about anything, honestly? Oh, and Casey's a lap down. How wonderful is that? Why is Joe Nemechek 2 laps down? What's that all about? Pehl, what's going on there? Gain another spot. I would like to gain another spot 16 times and actually have a fucking finish worth riding home about. Because at this rate, we're not even getting back to the spot that I was running before the caution. And this is on 10 lap fresher tires than the field. Unless all these fuckers came and took tires when I wasn't looking. Christian Fittipaldi is 4th position. I was going to say, he wasn't in front of me. I was going to have to be very frustrated. But yeah, looks like we are going to have a fucking horrible race here. No fucking thanks to Ward Burton. There's also someone on the backstretch pit lane that could fucking bring the caution out. It doesn't always happen, but it has happened to me. Actually, now I think about it, it hasn't been a long time since I've seen the backstretch pit lane cause that, but I mean, shit. It could happen, but instead, it didn't. And here we are, fucking running terribly as a result. Like, I can't pass anyone, dude. We spent the entire first half of the race just sitting in front of 26 the whole time, and it's like, that didn't matter at all in the end. We just fucking lost 10 spots anyway, you know? See, that's exactly what I meant when I said, I was gonna say that your entire destiny being controlled by Ward Burton. Oh, Gordon's behind me, he's not leading. Yes. Blessed. Blessed. Gordon will not win today. White fucking flag is out. We are running just fucking god-awfully. We are gonna get no money from this. And yeah. And fucking yeah. I might not even beat Jack bitch-ass Sprague. Alright, hopefully we had a good winner. I doubt it, though. Coming in the line. Bitch-ass 34. What a fucking awful race. I still can't believe that Windows backup completed success. Mark! Mark wins! Okay, never mind. I will take a fucking horrible finish if it means Mark Martin wins my favorite race back in 2003. Fair enough. Fair enough. There's some good-ass cameras in this track, though. Like, fuck. Can we get cameras like this at every track instead of Lowe's with its infinite fixed cameras? No, these are some good fucking shots. Like this one? Why can't we get this at more tracks? Front bumper camp's pretty boring, though. I will say that much. Okay, no money. I hate my life. Except I don't, because Mark won. Waltrip died, a Casey 41st. I don't know what happened to cause everyone to line up the way that they did, but whatever. We got $37,000 for showing up and finishing bitch-ass 34th. But we got a fair amount of sponsor money. We're back up almost 200K. That's good. And I have nothing to spend money on after this race because we're heading into race number 2 on the equipment. So I think it's Darlington. Oh, fuck. We've got the Southern 500. And Stewart is back to being a full lap race ahead. Ever since he went 3 in a row, he hasn't won. So the summer of Stewart, the autumn. The autumn has arrived on the summer of Stewart, apparently. But there's still 12 races to go. I think is the number. No. Yes? No. Yes? No. Yes. 12 races to go in 2003. Plenty of time for him to go on a streak and fucking win 8 straight, you know. That's only 4 races that he would need to not win. Like, come on, dude. If there's anyone that can do it, it's Anthony. That's what I've learned. Never bet against Anthony. Oh boy, we are not turning, by the way. That was a terrible turn 1. I don't think we're that much faster here than we were earlier this season, even though, like, that was a long time ago. That was like 20 races ago. But we're back at Darlington for the long-ass Southern 500. Fitting that this episode has one of the shortest races, followed up by one of the longest races. Dead fucking last on lap 1. That's good. That means I have absolutely no metric to see if the second lap is going to be better before the game tells me if it is or not. And yeah. Basically. You need to just, like, coast into this corner. Like, being on the brake in the center is you're just wasting speed. You can just coast from, like, 160 through the center. That's probably a shit lap. Oh, that is qualifying objective is what that is. Hell fucking yeah, dude. That is qualifying objective. 7/10 off the pole. But I don't care, because I got my qualifying objective. Let's fucking get it. And I'm beaming. I'm beaming over here because Windows Backup is working and we're getting our sponsor objective for qualifying. Hell yeah, dude. And Stewart's on the pole. Let me tell you, he could win. Today is the day that the fucking rebound of the summer of Stewart begins. And we're anticipating some checkups. So the AI is terrible in this turn. Like, this is one of the worst turns for the AI in this game, is turn 1 at Darlington. But they make up for it by having turn 3 be one of their best. So, yeah, it's very hard to find an advantage at this track. Like, you can dunk on them in turn 1, but they'll be right back on your ass and going around you on the outside in turn 3. Especially on the long run. So you just really need to utilize the good in the car when you have it. Now the good news is that this is the Southern 500 and not the 400-mile race. So you're on the good for longer, but that also means you're on the bad for longer. You'd think it would balance out to a net nothing, but I honestly enjoy the Southern 500 way more than I do the 400-mile race. I mean, I'm just the kind of guy that just sits down and does 100% race is in this game, just for fun. So, of course, I'm going to enjoy the one that's longer. Just for shits, you know. Just doing 100% race length events for shits. I mean, I used to do it back in the day just because I wanted to see what the, really the reason that I started doing them was because you can fucking save mid-races. That is one of the only positive things to come out of NASCAR 08 is mid-race saves. What a fucking godsend that was. What a fucking change in this living of life. I can't pass Casey. Casey is too good. Look at the speed of this 41 car. Yeah, mid-race saves. That's the reason why I started doing 100% race legs. And then, the main reason I continued doing them after the first one was because of the graph. You know how the graph in NASCAR 08 works? I still have pictures of 100% race graphs. I know on my old phone I was really doing it. I know scrolling through my phone these days is my camera reel these days is a minefield of bad memories, but that I just can't seem to fucking let go of. But you know how it goes. That's just life. It's a bittersweet symphony. Speaking of fucking bittersweet symphony, you want to know about the Verve? The Verve, and the reason I know this is because, like, I've been big on Oasis for the past few years, and the Verve and Oasis go hand in hand. The Verve, like, were right there with, like, Oasis, with being as big as they were, but, like, the thing is that the only songs people remember are Bittersweet Symphony, like, for 8 out of 10 people, and then, you know, out of those 8 out of 10, like, 2 more are gonna know about Lucky Man, which was one of my favorite songs back when I was a Lucky Man. Pretty sad, commentary, considering I was beaming 8 laps ago. It's just a roller coaster of emotions that is life, I suppose. I'm slower than fucking, Hermie Sadler. That's frustrating. And this is still early on in this run. That's pretty sad. But yeah, the Verve and Oasis went hand in hand, and yet most people only know one song by the Verve. Like, most fucking people will at least know Wonderwall and Don't Look Back in Anger. You know, and those weren't the only hits that Oasis had. Because, like, there's a litany of fucking, you know, hits. Like, they were, you know, the biggest band in the UK for, like, a 4-year period. Like, untouchable. Bigger than Jesus. If you know what I mean. But, what I mean by that is they had 1,000 hits over there. But, like, even Americans would probably at least have heard of Supersonic, Live Forever, that kind of stuff. I really didn't have anything after that. Maybe Champagne Supernova. They play that in Walmart a lot. I'm like, whenever I'm fucking hanging out in Walmart and I fucking hear that come on. I heard fucking one of the songs on Taylor Swift's debut album. Remember how I fucking reviewed every Taylor Swift album? I heard like a B-side from her debut album, and it was like PTSD flashbacks. Like, holy fuck, what is this playing for? What is this garbage? They play Shake It Off there all the goddamn time, but now they're just randomly playing the one where she says she has an excellent father, and his strength is making her stronger. Possibly one of the worst lines in music history. Why is there a giant gap between the cars in front of me and the next group? That's interesting. Oh, I know why. Because you see up at the front of that group is Kenny Wallace, who qualified really well, but he's a slow bitch. So all the fast cars got around him, but since it's so hard for the AI to pass at this place, no one else can get around slow-ass Kenny Wallace. Look at me go, I'm making up spots. The speed of the 189 car. Yes, we're so good. This is such a fucking red herring. I mean, if we got a natural caution, and could pit under yellow, we would not lose a lot of time. And if Kenny Wallace, if I could find a way to pass Kenny Wallace without that cost, no, he's losing spots. No, everyone's passing him. No, you can't. No, only one. No, yeah, a bunch of people passed him. You can't see because the resolution of the game is such shit on your end, but like, through the HDMI on the screen on my end, as it's happening, like, you get like 720p. Like, the raw data file for this is a 1080p. The file that you can use in Vegas where it has the audio is 720p. And then YouTube cuts the resolution of videos in half when you upload them, basically. So, like, what you're getting is, like, a dog shit fucking bastardization of what this should look like. Like, I can see crystal clear that Ward is passing his teammate Kenny Wallace in front of me right now. But you just probably see, like, a mashed potato souffle of pixels. I don't know, dude. We're still faster than these fuckers, though. Like, we're making up time. We have 20th place speed, maybe a bit better. It just depends on having a good pit stop. And these guys not killing me when they come. Okay. Speed, going off the track, slow down too much, but I can utilize the bottom part of the track there. Yeah, actually going off track at this place, you can make up a little bit of time doing that. Still there. Look at this, fuck. Kurt Busch running the top. Kurt Busch running the top. I'm out here closing in on his ass. We're not even pitting till the next lap. Look at this shit, dude. We're fast. We're fast, man. We got the speed and the need to breathe. The need to breathe for speed. I don't know, dude. I'm tired. I'm actually not tired. Did I ever mention in any of the previous sessions that I don't sleep for shit these days? I've had fucking horrible sleep. Last night, completely different. I only woke up like 3 times. I woke up slightly refreshed. I still had a white monster, but I woke up and did not want to immediately shoot myself in the head. I mean, because I was tired. I wanted to shoot myself in the head for other reasons, but you know what I'm trying to say. But I've been sleeping like fucking dog ass lately. So the thing that happens is that I'll go to bed, and I'll fall asleep pretty fast because of the pills. Then I wake up pretty much exactly 4 hours after falling asleep. And then from there, I'm just waking up randomly for no reason. Like, even if I go to the bathroom when I wake up 4 hours in, oh, great. Yep, so much for us having a good run. All right, time for a post-pit cycle caution because we're in a... Okay, that's only an 11. That's only like 2 seconds slower than this could have been. 18, 19, 20. Caution flag is out. This was not on the itinerary. Huh? Oh, baby, Ricky Rudd! Oh, 3 wins on the season and his ass goes around! No fucking way! No fucking way Jeremy Mayfield just took out Ricky Rudd. I might be fucked. Hopefully enough people are a lap down. But, like, I might be fucked even with the protection. Who's pitting? A few people pit. Where am I in the running order? Oh, I'm pretty far down on the inside. Oh, that's not good. Where are we? 26th. Okay, could be worse. And since this was a mid-cycle pit caution, some funny business could take place. Because I haven't had a chance to mention this yet, but in NASCAR Thunder 2004, if there's a caution in the middle of the pit cycle, sometimes people that were gonna pit just don't pit. It ruins the AI's fucking logic for taking the pit lane. You can have a caution come out and see the AI returning to the track to avoid, you know, getting a pit road penalty for coming in under a closed pit stop. But then when the, you know, the under the caution part happens and you select yes to come down the pit lane, sometimes those people that were gonna pit when the caution came out stay out. And there's a viability to that strategy when the race length is longer, but a lot of times the AI just immediately come down when the green flag comes out literally the same lap that they go back green. And then other fucking times, the AI just fucking run out of gas on the track. They just straight up run out of fucking gas, and that's what I'm waiting for here, because that's probably what's going to happen. I am in position to maybe make the pass to be able to get into the sponsor objective, but we need to be careful in turn 3 because the AI will just come down the track in front of me and kill me when they want to pit. So we're going to want to avoid that if and when it happens. Like, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, especially since that was a mid-cycle pit caution. Oh. We need to listen for the crew chief to say that people are pitting. Are they coming? They're not coming. I just got Brayden into giving up a spot to Bill Elliott up there. Oh, we're so fat. Okay. But what I'm trying to say is that when people run out, it's going to check up everyone like it did in Indianapolis. I didn't even have a chance to mention that. I don't know what the fuck happened in Indianapolis still to this day. That's just a fucked up race for a failed abortion of a track. Anyway, we're going to 23rd, finally passing Kenny Wallace. They're pitting. I heard that. All right, so now people are pitting. So that's a thing, obviously. Now the question is, did everyone that need to pit come down? Also, because this is Darlington and the pit lane is so long and slow, we're gonna get the spots of the people that were on the lead lap and just pit. Holy fuck. Now the question is, who's gonna run out? Is anyone gonna run out, or did everyone pit? Oh, baby, I don't think anyone's gonna run out. That's a surprise. The leader is right in front of us, dude. What is going on in this race? We're gonna get a bunch of spots right here. I don't know if Run got enough damage to drop debris in the future, but we're up to 17th. Casually up to 17th. I don't know who the leader is. Probably Steve Park, knowing how this season's gone. Are they gonna run out? Are they gonna run out? Are they gonna run out? I mean, they usually will run out on or around the same lap that others come in. Because basically, it kind of works like when they're forced by someone being underneath them to stay on the track, which is what happened to Steve Park and Terry Labonte, to not pit at Infineon. It kind of works the same way in that they will stretch their fuel run as physically long as the AI will let them go. So what usually happens is they'll pit, and then if they don't pit, they're at the very end of their fuel run, so they run out. So in all likelihood, no one's going to run out. I don't know who the leader is. I'm kind of scared to find out. We've got 5 laps to go. We're running 17th. That's some good shit. We might be about to get 16th. Get fucked. Get fucked. Oh, yeah, the speed of this car. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. You know, it'd be really funny is if we were able to get back on the lead lap and a caution were to come out. But that's so unlikely at this point. It might be Mark. It might be Mark that's in the lead. Because someone is slow up here holding up everyone. Oh, it might be Marcus. Or it could be fucking Kyle Petty right there. Who knows? Anything's possible in this goddamn game. The insanity truly never ends in this shit. I'm telling you, dude. No, is that some rookie stripes up there? I think that's Mark. I want to say it's Mark. I don't want to pause. I don't want to be spoiled. Okay, Dale Jr. is not for position. He's a lap down. I could beat his ass in this race if these guys hold him up enough. I know. There's no cars in front of the leader. This might be Jimmy Johnson in the lead. That's less good than Mark. But, you know, shit happens. Could we get a top 15 in this race? Ward's just laying over for me. What a fucking guy. What a guy. Look at this dude. Look at him giving me space. Goodness gracious. What a gentleman. Come on, car. We can beat Dale Jr. Go. Go. Go, speed. Steve, hold his ass up. No, he's just laying over. Go, car, go. Oh, we can do this. We can do this. Go. Yes, yes. Go, 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 go. No, you motherfucking bitch. Ah. 15th is a great run. Hopefully this race has a big purse. Kyle Petty! Kyle Petty has won the Southern 500!
Yeah, I guarantee you.
What?
40 other drivers who wish they had seen the lead.
The 189 car really did a fantastic job keeping
Oh my god!
You know, these NASCAR
And Steve Park was up there, of course.
Take care of their cars, makes their jobs a whole lot easier when they are.
Kyle Petty has won the Southern 500. Oh my god, dude, what? And these camera angles are shit. I guess we're fucking taking the ones from Bristol instead because goddamn these camera angles suck. Dude, what? 50K? That's it? That's all I get for finishing 15th? Kyle Petty has won the Southern 500 in 2003. Holy fuck. Stewart had the race won, dude. And then the fucking caution that I had nothing to do with happened. And so it was. And so it was. Wow. And Kenseth blew up again, dude. That's so unrealistic for 2003 Matt Kenseth. But we're starting to get some happiness bonuses with the fucking sponsors, and you have no idea how much that is going to add up. The speed at which happiness bonuses are going to add up. 83, 80. That was just 10K and 10K, I'm pretty sure, between these two. That's 20K. We've ended, we've gone into races with $2,000 in the bank. Like, oh, and we got the new shop edition. The new shop edition. You know what that means? It's time for a chassis shop. I could afford that. I'm not going to do that. We're going to do 6 races on that. That's just a safety strats on that. Let's keep a little bit extra money on hand. And we need to hire and fire some people maybe. So here's James Woods. He is still the best here. Actually, I honestly want to have Desert because his potential is higher. He may be worse at his job, but his potential is higher. Okay, Bob Waller or whatever. Yeah. 91 is... do I want more? Okay, actually, Johnson with 2 S's is actually better than Waller because his durability is higher. Okay, Fabricator, Brandon fucking Jones is going to end up being the best. That's a shame. Whatever, it's fine. David Green with an E. Okay, so it looks like we did not get any new crew members from the shop edition. Yeah. How about, yeah. The crew chief literally doesn't matter, I don't think. Garage. Okay, so we're doing this shit now. Okay. Ooh, that is a 4. 4-point increase. We're doing chassis right now, so we'll wait on that. And we'll just do a repair. Now, we got, yeah, this engine here. Okay, so we got 4 races until this comes through. That means we're going to run 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be fresh. This will be fresh when this engine is done. So we're just going to do, yeah, we're not going to bother overhauling that. We're going to repair that so that once this is happening here, we could probably overhaul that. No, it would do literally nothing. Okay, well, I guess I'll go fuck myself. Okay, now this is more interesting. Now we can slap an overhaul on this one, and that's not even as much as I thought it was going to be, but whatevs, it's fine. Get some more drafting power. 5760 on that, and bada bing, bada boom, we're down to 110K. And that's the reason why I wanted to do a little bit of extra time on the shop edition. So there you go. Stewart's point lead increases. As far as us, we remain 23rd in points. Weak. But that's fine. That's perfectly reasonable. That's fine. Our average finish at this point still 24.5 because we keep having a really good race and then a really bad race to balance everything out. So, thank you to JJ, Arnhold, Adam, Pehl, VaporLyfe, Alex, Johanning, Chris, Team MutantTurkey, Angry Irishman, Somebody, 32, Simon, Maynard, Nascar, 48, and we go on for being mega appreciators. You are all amazing, awesome, and most likely attractive. But in any case, it's time for Richmond, which means it's time to get the pole and run fucking 40th. Can't wait to see you when we do that. For now, thanks for watching. This has been Cuz Games, and I will see you in the next part of this. Bye! So you can just be like, like a fucking banshee. The video just ends immediately. It knows. It knows. Oh god. Oh, it's so bad. Why? Why would I do this? Why would I allow this to exist? What have I done? No. What have I done?